Welcome back to Man Down Sports. As you can see from the thumbnail, we got a heavy topic to get into. This is a serious topic for me to try to cover. I'm gonna try to navigate it responsibly though. I don't want to go out there and start throwing allegations out there or confirming anything or anything like that. I just want to let y'all know what it is that Kevin Garnett said, how many times he said it, and give you my thoughts and my commentary on what I think he meant, and whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna navigate it as carefully as possible and as responsible as possible, and then we'll open the phone lines up to let y'all weigh in. So you see the rundown. We got to get into some things that Kevin Garnett said about LeBron James. And then we got other things to get into as well, as far as the refereeing with the NBA, according to Monty Williams, and then the Me Too tour, right? The No Bull tour. I'm calling the Me Too because they tried to Me Too Mike. So we thought, but we'll get into that as well. But everybody, come on in here, man. Y'all let me know who's in the house, where y'all from, man. Let me see if I got my moderators in here. I don't see no moderators in here. Oh, Roland Curtis, one of my moderators. DC Slim up in the house. Okay, got it. I got some moderators in here. Hey, y'all keep everything safe in there, man, because this topic is probably gonna get a little heated in the comment section, man. So if you need to time somebody out for a minute or two or block a comment with a lot of bad verbiage in it, man, y'all free to do so. So keep it clean in the comment section. This episode, as always, is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is the best place to play fantasy sports. I want to tell you about the easiest way to get in on some NBA action with Underdog Fantasy and their pick'em game. Just find your favorite player, or any player for that matter, pick higher or lower on that player's stats, and you can win up to 20 times your money in one night. Pick between 2 or 5 players to fill your pick'em entry. Get every pick right, and you can net yourself some serious cash. Use the promo code ManDownSports, and you can get your deposit doubled up to $100. You got to check on the map to make sure your state is eligible to play Underdog Fantasy. But as soon as you do, and if your state is, go ahead and download Underdog Fantasy's app. Use the promo code ManDownSports, and you can, like I said, you can get that $100 match on your first deposit. And I would want to thank Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring Man Down Sports. All right, so this started. This actually started before everybody actually got it on their radar, right? So just as of recently as I think last week on a podcast, Kevin Garnett was talking, and in jest, and a lot of people, we all know is sometimes, most of the time, it's truth in jest. When you're joking and when you're saying things in jest, there's a little bit of truth in it, right? So whether he believes what he was saying or not, he slipped up and said it. And it's not the first time that he said it. And I'm gonna play for you all the times that I could find he said it, right? So what did he say? He mentioned the name Balco and LeBron James in the same sentence. And Balco, we know that famously from Barry Bonds and a couple of other MLB players. And there's a lot of other people whose name was on that list, that are dealing with Balco. And then we had the UFC fighter who recently, as I think, want to say last year, who alleged that LeBron might have been dealing with that as well. So let's hear what Kevin Garnett had to say.
Get a bucket on Bron right now?
Yeah, he can get a bucket on Bron right now.
Nope.
Yeah, he can get a bucket.
No way. Nope.
Now he can get a bucket on
Bron
Dad
averaging
right now.
25.
No, I didn't say he ain't. I don't care what he's doing, but he ain't sliding, playing that defensive level.
25? No. Lord, 25? Lord, he dunking? He's still dunking the ball with.
I'm saying that Bronny can get a bucket on Bron.
I'm saying he can't. One rollout, get a bucket.
3 dribbles?
No way. I'm talking about.
He can get a bucket on.
No.
Man, come on. That little dude explosive, bro.
He is, but you seen his dad? His dad on that balcony. He on that new juice. His dad on that balcony. He on that new juice.
He said he's on that balcony. He's on that new juice, right? So, is he joking? Is he not joking? If he is joking, why even say that? Because that's something serious. So just throw out there. But the crazy thing is, that's not the only time he's threw it out there. Earlier, before the season started, they was talking about the NBA and all these things, and he said this.
You know, when I'm watching Bron not only spend $1 million. That was what, 5 years ago? He's probably up to 2.5 in what he's doing. He probably do stem cells, B12. Man, how do you Balco out? Man, I don't even know. I can only imagine. But I say this to say his desire is matched with his health and what he's invested in himself. I'm not surprised at fucking all.
That's twice he's mentioned Balco, right? Then the other thing, he was on Stephen A. Smith's show and he had this to say.
I'll say it right in front of you. You know how I am about MJ, but I'll say it for you because you're my brother. I'll be like this. I have been watching LeBron lately and I've been going like this. Oh shit. I mean, 21st season. What the hell is going on? You know, I have looked at him and went like this.
Shout to Black Jesus, man. We're never gonna hey, listen, we're never gonna disrespect the king. You know what I'm saying? Black Jesus. Shout to MJ. He's my GOAT of all of this. The business, the everything. He's the vision of what every black man should aspire for. Being a billionaire, having your own labels being revealed. Like he set the tone, right? Man, we ain't never seen a 6'9", 265 run the joint, 3'8", run the like I get it. I played against bro. I've let it go. It ain't personal with me no more. I'm watching as a fan and I'm giving flowers and I'm looking at it from a different perspective of things that I've never seen in the game, Steve. Like I ain't seen some of the stuff we're talking about. Bro, it's all new to the game. We ain't never seen a 39-year-old. Bro, you know what 39 feel like. You know what 39 feel like, bro. 39, bro. Bron got to be on some goddamn stuff that ain't came out yet, bro.
I don't know what the hell's up.
Bro,
I can't believe what I'm seeing, and I'm so grateful because you know me. I want to be in LA in June, so I'm not mad. I'm very happy to see him doing what he's doing. I ain't apologize for that shit to nobody.
Yeah, share that shit, man. I need some of that new, goddamn. I need some of that new. Bring that. Let me get some of that.
Damn right. What?
No, you know what
I'm gonna play that again.
Like.
I'm gonna play that again.
No,
I'm gonna play the last part again.
No, you know what 39 feel like, bro. 39, bro. Bron got to be on some goddamn stuff that ain't came out yet, bro.
I don't know what the hell's up.
Bro,
I can't believe what I'm seeing, and I'm so grateful because you know me. I want to be in LA in June, so I'm not mad. I'm very happy to see him doing what he's doing. I ain't apologize for that shit to nobody.
Yeah, share that shit, man. I need some of that new, goddamn. I need some of that new. Bring that. Let me get some of that.
Damn right. What he doing? But let me ask.
All right, so you heard those three things. This is multiple times that Kevin Garnett has either, I don't know if you want to call it, joked about it, let it slip, dry snitch, whatever you want to call it. He keeps doing it, right? That's multiple times he's done it, right? And that's probably more I haven't even caught. But these are just ones that I caught. I caught the first one that I heard was the one he did before the season started. And then some like a month or two after the season is when he did the interview with Stephen A. Smith, and I caught that one. Now, both times I heard that, I let it go. But then when he said it again last week, and then everyone online started jumping on it, like everybody started doing videos about it. I was like, maybe I should talk about it, right? Because I didn't even want to touch it because, I don't want to be part of I don't want to be part of the movement that's actually shining light on that stuff because, I mean, if it's true, I like, how are you ever going to know? Because obviously he's never popped on the piss test. We just saying that his friend Tristan Thompson got suspended for PED, so he was taking something, which is real close to home that one of your good friends is on something, right? And like some people in the comments are saying it's real close to home that his wife was on the list as well. So it's some people that's close to home and close to him that's dealing with this stuff and popping on it, but he's not popping, right? So the fact that he hasn't popped on a piss test, I don't want to, I really didn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole to even discuss it because I think it's messed up. I think there's a lot of people who just personally don't like LeBron that couldn't wait for something like this to be brought out so they can jump all over it and just muddy his name. I don't want to do that. Contrary to what people believe, I actually like LeBron a whole lot, right? So, I just critique his game as far as basketball. I rarely say anything about this man personally, right? I definitely don't say nothing about his kids, and I definitely don't have no animosity toward him. However, for this man, Kevin Garnett, to keep doing this, is this man dry snitching, or is this man pretending like, cause he keeps saying, ah, man, LeBron's got to be the GOAT right now, right? Is he saying that just so it can look good and it don't look like hate when he comes out with this? I think he's on PED stuff. Like I can't figure out the motivation for Kevin Garnett to keep letting it slip out on multiple occasions throughout the season. Like, you know, he keeps saying that. This is what I really think, though. I really think how casually he says it lets me know it's not a big deal to him. Like, even if LeBron did pop on the piss test, Kevin Garnett probably wouldn't, and a lot of other basketball players probably wouldn't be like, we don't care. Because I think, this is just me personally, I think there's a lot more people in sports, period, and, you know, athletes in general that are treating, getting some type of treatment that that can go under the radar. And especially the way the testing is with the NBA. If you listen to some of the weed smokers, if you listen to Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson and stuff like that, talk about how they could smoke their whole career without getting pissed and failing the piss test. And these are people who smoking throughout the season. Like, you don't even need to take PEDs or HGH. You don't even need to do it all season. If you're working out during the off season when there's no testing, right? And all right, I'm a little older and I can't work out as long. My muscles probably not getting as much oxygen. I'm burning out faster than I used to. Right, I can't work out as long as I used to. I can't run as long as I used to. If your purpose is to make sure you stay in shape during the off season and you take a little something in and you can work out every single day without burning out during your workout or having a slow recovery time and all that stuff. Yeah, if I can take it throughout the off season and work out like that, and then come in the training camp ready to go, I might be fine. Right. If I have to touch up one more time during the mid-season or whatnot, I know the scheduling of the test. So it ain't like you gotta take it, you gotta take a shot or you gotta do all this stuff like every week or every other week or something like that. I don't think it's that type of stuff, right? So it's probably just to help you out, get back in shape or stay in shape. And I think that's what Tristan Thompson was messing with. You know, he came out of retirement and probably realized, oh man, I can't get back in shape the way I was. And probably needed a little bit of help, right? Same thing Lance was doing. I think, he probably just needed a little bit of help. You know, I'm going to work out. It's not like I'm taking something and I'm not working out. I'm going to work out. I just need something to I just need some fuel to burn and keep going so I can finish workouts and so I can recover fast enough so I can work out again the next day and keep up with these young guys, right? So that's what I think it is, right? Do I think if LeBron is doing something like that, do I think he's the only one? I don't think he's the only one, right? And that's why I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I think that's why Kevin Garnett don't mind just throwing it out there because, look, man, if y'all go pop LeBron, there's a whole lot of people going down. He gonna be like Nino Brown. You know, he ain't going down by himself, right? It's gonna be a whole lot of people, and I don't think the NBA cares. They're selling the product. The NBA don't even care if they rig games or if they cheat on games. They don't care. They care about the bottom line. They care about the dollar. All right. They care about the entertainment factor. As long as that money is coming in, that's all the NBA cares about. So if they're putting the league on LeBron's back, you think they're going to see a pop piss test on LeBron and then come back and say, we found LeBron popped on piss test? That'll mess their whole league up. Right. So at the end of the day, it really don't matter. If LeBron did something, it's probably more greats that's in the top 50 and the top 75 that probably did it as well. In the 90s. I don't know about the 80s and 70s, but in the 90s, I mean, we seen some of these people cut up. We seen amazing Karl Malone, amazing Alonzo Mourning. You can even throw the GOAT in there. Mike looked great, right? I don't have any reason to believe that Mike might have been on that because I think Tim Grover and whatever his plan was, I think he was really concentrating on really doing it the right way. So that's just my opinion, but would I be surprised if they came out and was like, Mike might have to take something? Maybe. I don't know. I might be surprised. I mean, him coming back from baseball and not being really ready, I don't think he would have took that type of shortcut. I don't think Mike had that type of mindset to take a shortcut like that. But I don't put nothing past nobody. Everybody's human, right? So that's my thoughts on it, right? I didn't have a whole lot to say. I just wanted to let y'all listen to what Kevin Garnett said on multiple occasions, give my spiel, but I really want to hear from y'all and open it up to the phone lines, man. So phone lines are open. Call in. Let's talk about it. While y'all calling, getting ready to call, let me get through some of these comments. A lot of comments I missed. Thanks, DC Slim. Best show on YouTube. You might be right about that. These new fans care. They don't care about defense. Hey, hit the like button while y'all in here, man. Come in here and that should be the first thing everybody do. Hit that like button. So I covered up the phone number. What's up, caller from New York? What's up?
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? What's up, big dog? I know you got something to say. What's up?
Come on now, man. Of course the man is on steroids, man.
Okay, I'm listening.
At 39 years old, and then he's the only one. I know you mentioned like Karl Malone and all that. That's like 3 players, though. 3 players. You 39 years old. Look at the picture you got up there. Look at that. That's crazy, yo. And he's still doing that at 39 years old? Come on now. And let me tell you something. This is real shit. I heard about this almost a decade ago. I read an article that ain't see the light of day. I'm talking about I try to get the article for my brother so he could read it. I couldn't even find the shit no more. The shit was gone, but it was an article and they were saying that how there's athletes that go to a place and then they get the PED and then they got to leave a signature. I heard about this years ago, dog. And man, the man's whole legacy is nasty. Even if you want to take this away, his whole legacy is suspicious, is nasty, is flawed from top to bottom. He never figured out how to win. He joined forces his whole career. He's an average defender at best. He's a good offensive player. Can't shoot free throws, not clutch. Got no bag. Other people got to close out for him. I mean, the man's career, his whole career is nasty, man. And if you want to add this on top, this is even bigger. You about to be 25 years in the league, and you putting up all these numbers in a league where they playing no defense. His whole legacy is nasty. People talk about his run, his tenure with the Lakers. His whole tenure in his career has been nasty. The Cavaliers, you played there like 12 years, though. You got 1 ring in 12 years that you played there. You got 2 in Miami. You got smoked in 2 of them. You lost to JJ and Jason Terry got outplayed by them. Then you got, come on, man. Then you got smoked by the Spurs by record margins, dog.
Let me ask you this, man.
What's up?
Why you think he ain't popped on the test?
This is common sense. If you watch any other podcast, you listen to other dudes talk. There's an interview with Steven Jackson. I know you just mentioned it, but it's Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. It's a joke. Yo, Matt Barnes said, I used to smoke weed before every single game. They knew when they was gonna get tested. It's a joke. And even if they was testing on a regular, you don't think they're not gonna protect LeBron? This is the face of the league. If this get out, the league is finished. Because as you can see right now, when LeBron retires, there's nobody that's gonna take up that man. Nobody. This is a 39-year-old man, and he's still the face of the NBA. So you know they're gonna protect him. You know that. You know they're gonna protect him, and that's the reason why the drug testing in the NBA is trash. Everyone know that. It's a joke. There's another interview with John Sally, and he was talking about Derrick Rose and how they was talking about that. I think it's a joke. Everybody in there smoke weed, do all kinds of shit. So LeBron not getting popped for PEDs, come on, man. That's a joke. That's a joke. Anybody in the league could do anything they want, man.
So how many people, if you believe LeBron might be on something extra, how many stars you think are on it?
I can't say for sure. if he on it, I'm pretty sure there's other people that's on it as well. Because like I said, the drug testing is trash in the league. It's not just for him. I'm sure it's like that for everyone. But just because there's other people that's on it in the league, that doesn't exclude him. That doesn't tarnish his legacy. Because we're not talking about a random dude that's number 10 on the bench, and I don't know, in OKC or some shit. No, we talking about him, and people talk about him as if he's a GOAT. So if a lot of people's on it, fuck them. We ain't talking about them being one of the top 3 or top 5 or top 10. We talking about you. Your whole legacy is flawed, though.
Yeah,
the whole thing. So
I got
adds on to it.
I got one last thing to ask you before I let me read this super chat first though. Unpopular truth. Thanks for the super chat. He said that because him and the NBA are partners. It might be some truth to that. Like, I think I kind of alluded to that earlier. I was like, NBA got to invest in interest in LeBron James and his success.
Come on, man.
They wouldn't.
He got Michelle Beadle on fire for her comment.
True that.
He got her fired.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I seen an interview with his boy Richardson, and he was like, he did an interview with LeBron a couple years back, and he was like, yo, I can't say what I want to say. And LeBron was like, what? You work for ESPN. Trust me, you good. What that mean? Yeah. Come on, man. It's deep. It's deeper than rap with this dude, man. They've been trying to push this dude in our face for years. He's ass.
Last question.
What's up?
Why do you think Kevin Garnett keeps saying this? Do you think it's slipping out, or like does he realize how serious that is? Even if you're joking about it, does he realize that?
I think this is what I think about KG, because if you notice, a lot of dudes who didn't like LeBron back in the days, a lot of them now they be friendly with him now, and I think that's because like now they got podcasts and shit like that, and I think a person like KG who got a podcast, he trying to like mingle and network and stuff like that. And being enemies with LeBron in that world is not good. You're not going to get invited to certain parties and shit like that and stuff like that. And I think now, okay, it's better for me to be kumbaya with the dude rather than his enemy, because it's going to help me in the long run. And that's what I truly think. I don't think I think that he's slipping every time he say it, because if you actually watch the clip, Paul Pierce don't even react to the shit. So it's like, yo, he already noticed it. And another thing too, when Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN, what was the first thing he said when he got fired? He said, it's in our contract that we can't even say certain shit about LeBron.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy. What? Yeah, that's real crazy.
Come on, son, stop playing, man. Yeah. Tear this shit up, man. Go win on this dude. I want to hear you go win, man.
I'm not gonna go in. Like I mean, that's just not. I mean, it's beyond basketball. I like the X's. I like basketball. This is beyond that. This is, I probably would go in if he popped on the test. But man, I can't go in on this dude for Kevin Garnett slipping up, man. I mean, because Kevin Garnett could be wrong. What if this dude really is an animal like that we ain't never seen?
I don't believe it. Now, look at the picture you got up there. Look at him flexing up there. That's crazy, man. You 39, you look like that. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Hey, crazy. Hey, Hogan looked like that when he was 39.
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
Man, Hulk Hogan was on that shit. Get out of here.
Hold on. Let me take this call. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Hulk was on that stuff, man. I forgot about that. Hulk been on that stuff for a long time.
Hulk Hogan got busted for steroids 1,000 times.
Yeah, DC Slim. DC Slim, go ahead, man. You on the line?
What it do, man? Man Down Sports, best fucking show on YouTube. How you feeling, homie?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Check it out, man. Look, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. See, I always knew LeBron was on the juice. That's why I call him LeBron Lance Armstrong James. All right. So in history of life, no 39-year-old, or I would even say 32-year-old. All right. Let's be real. Steroids is in sports, man. I wouldn't put it past, and I'm gonna drop two names, Kobe and Mike. If they wasn't on some sort of PEDs, we talking 82 games, dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you telling me, and I put in the comments, the only person I think ain't never took drugs is AC Green, because he also ain't never get no cooch in his life either. So that's the healthiest person on the planet, right? So what I'm saying is I can't dog LeBron for that because, you know, if you're going to pull LeBron card on this, hey, man, you're going to have to start pulling out some of your favorite players. I think a lot of people really don't want to go down this road because you can say a lot of people was on some form of PEDs to recover from injuries. Because if you're telling me somebody can play 82 games or even 75 games 4 years straight, man, you on the dope. You're a fool if you don't think so. But I really, you know, I'm not a LeBron fan. I don't like him as a person. But to try to dog him for this, I think you're petty. And that ain't me protecting this clown. I just think you're petty. I think you better throw Jordan in that equation. Because at the same time, and I'm going to wrap it up with this so you can get the other calls. Look, man, if you protected by Nike and the league, you'll never fail a drug test. So if you're a star, all right, you can cancel failing a drug test. This is why your boy go to Miami all the time. This is why your boy got missed in games so he can get drained out so he can pass that piss test. So I'm not, I ain't going to hold this against him because I just think he's extreme roid user. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, if everybody going to be fair, throw your favorite players in there because you can go from football to basketball. Lance Armstrong was a bike rider, dog. They thought he was a genius, but they found out he was on the juice. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, man. Your favorite people got skeletons in their closet, man. We thought Michael Jackson and R. Kelly was all good, but then the bombshell dropped.
Yeah.
So, be easy, fellas.
Hey, before
right.
you go, DC, man, going down to Miami to get drained out is crazy. I can't believe
look,
you said
man,
that's crazy,
look,
man.
Listen,
But you good
crazy.
though. No, but you good. You good. He went down to Miami to get drained out. That's insane.
That's real, dog. I advise everybody. It's a white boy on YouTube that break it down who got caught for steroids, right?
Yeah.
He break it down. He say the NBA allows
I believe it.
certain amount of steroids because it's a business. You got to remember, man.
Yeah.
These dudes entertainers. You know what I'm saying? So, and we all know Savannah name was on the ticket.
Yeah.
All right. So if Savannah name on the ticket, look, you know, they were stupid for even putting her name on it. You couldn't find somebody else. You should punish him for more for being stupid than being on the roids. Hey, great show, people. I love y'all, man. Peace.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna let you get the last word before I get to the next caller.
I'm gonna say this one last thing, right? It's interesting when people say like everything he just said. LeBron never had an injury. LeBron never had a serious injury before. He never had a serious injury.
That's true.
Jordan broke his foot like in the second year. Kobe done had crazy injuries throughout his whole career. Everybody got crazy, even if it's not like a career-ending injury or career-threatening injury.
Right.
Everybody got serious knickknacks that keep them out. A month here, 2 months here, half the season here, stuff like that. LeBron ain't never had that. So for him to be like, yo, you got to throw Jordan on it in there or Kobe in there, I think that's totally unfair because we ain't never hear that.
Yeah.
We heard about Bill Cosby. We heard about Arthur. We heard about Puffy. We hear these things. And
That's
then
true.
eventually it comes to light. We ain't never hear nothing about Jordan. We
That's
ain't
a
never
good
hear
point.
nothing about Kobe. So I think that's unfair to just bring up random people. That's number one. And number two, like I said, I'm going to let you go. This last thing right here. LeBron has never had no crazy injury at all. Now, I ain't talking about season-threatening, career-threatening. I'm talking about any, like, knickknacks. LeBron don't miss no crazy. He just started missing games as he started to get older. But LeBron don't even get knick-knack injuries. Come on, son. Stop it.
That's
Stop
true, man. Thanks,
Come on,
man. Appreciate it, bro.
All right, good,
All right.
brother.
All right. All right, we're gonna take some more calls on this one, man, because I think this is a good topic. I want to hear what y'all got to say, man. I didn't have a lot to say, man. It's just it's really a touchy subject, man. T-Ray, what's up, big dog?
What's up, brother? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. What's your thoughts?
Oh, man. Well, you know what I think, man. Where smoke there's fire. We all know he been on it. He had to get the cyst or whatever removed out his jawline.
Yeah.
Back in 2008.
Yeah.
That's a sign. D Wade had the same thing. And CP3, he got that players rep position just so that he can make sure that the steroids wouldn't be tested for.
Mm.
You know, and if you remember when he went back to Cleveland, he was real skinny. He was kind of looking like DMX. that whole summer. You know, the hairline, he was super skinny. And then the preseason, in the first couple weeks of the season, he looked horrible. And next thing you know, he took that 2-week sabbatical to Miami, and he was Superman again.
Yeah.
So we all know what it is, and that's the key to his longevity: load managing and steroids. So me, I look at it like this: I don't hold none of his records to heart. I don't hold none of the things he do. You know, I look at it in that lens. You know what I'm saying? I put an asterisk by it, and that's just me. Also, you got to remember a few weeks ago, he said, "Why do they make the players wait so long to get inducted to the Hall of Fame?" That was a indirect message to where, you know, once he retired, he know all this stuff gonna hit the fan, and then, you know, he don't want the league to ban him for making a Hall of Fame like they did Barry Bonds in baseball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a way, you know, for him to put that out there, because he know all this stuff coming out. You know, the stuff about the roids, about the side babies, and all that stuff. Man, all this stuff gonna hit the fan.
Sheesh, that man said side
yeah,
babies.
he got side kids, multiple side kids. There's a lot of stuff people don't know, man. There's a lot of books and a lot of tell-all things that's been blocked that's gonna come out. And everybody that get called haters and all this stuff now, you know, they're gonna have the last laugh when it comes to it.
I just well, first of all, I definitely wouldn't laugh if any of that came out, but you know, and I know you didn't mean that literally, but this is what I say about that, right? I don't think, like, I think the NBA has more interest in making sure they cover that up forever, because you know how much content can still be developed around LeBron after he retires. The same way we still talking about Jordan.
Well, yeah, that's true. And I get that, but in the same breath, if his kids don't pan out, you know, it's only gonna get worse. His legacy 20 years from now, they ain't gonna be able to uphold it.
He in the record book. He in the record books, bro. He about to hit 40,000 points.
Well, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but like I said, the way he had to do it, I don't think the game is gonna be kind. History gonna be kind to him the same way it was for Jordan 20 years later.
Yeah, but what's the example for that in the NBA? We know they did it to Barry Bonds in baseball, but we haven't seen an example of someone on this caliber, someone who carried the league for 20 years or 10 years or 12 years. Nobody who carried the league who's been on this big of a stage as LeBron has ever got trashed after they retired. They've only been propped up. You could probably say Kareem for some of the militant ways that he had when he was playing. You know, they should give him more love, but they're not trashing him.
No, they don't trash him. And plus, Kareem, he ended up selling out anyway. You know, he got on board with the jab. He got on board with a lot of takes that the league, you know, you found him useful. But also, as you can see, he wasn't able to get a head coaching job. He wasn't able to, you know, there was a lot of things that he was restricted in doing, which also a lot of big men have been historically, if you go and look back. You remember last year when they started naming all those new trophies? They named the MVP after Jordan. They named
Mr. Clutch after Jerry West. You know, I don't think Kareem got anything.
Why didn't they have a trophy for him being an all-time leading scorer?
They didn't have nothing for Kareem. They had something for Bill.
They have nothing.
Nothing at all. Bill Russell got the Eastern Conference. You know, they got a trophy for the Eastern Conference MVP. The Western Conference MVP was who? Was it Magic?
Magic. Yeah.
It was Magic. So
yep, it was Magic.
No. The East is not Bill. Who's the East?
Bird.
Larry. So it's Bird for the East, Magic for the West. Jerry West got Mr. Clutch. Jordan got the MVP.
No. Okay, so what is Bill Russell? Is he the MVP?
Bill Russell is the MVP of the finals.
Right, of the Eastern Conference finals.
No, the finals period.
Oh, overall? Okay. Okay.
They named that trophy after Bill Russell, which they should. He got 11 championships. Kobe got the All-Star MVP.
Right.
All the greats got something except Kareem.
Yep, all the greats got something except for Kareem. You're right. Like I said, his legacy, like once he passed, maybe they're gonna give him something. Like they'll do him dirty like that. You know what I mean? And where it really won't mean nothing. And it's sad because overall, Kareem's had the greatest career of any basketball player to ever live, and it ain't even close.
Yeah, from high school all the way to the pros. Yeah.
Well, look, he the only player that you can consider being the greatest on all three levels: high school, college, and the NBA.
Facts.
He's the only player you can say that about.
No gold medal though.
No gold medals because he wasn't able to play in the Olympics. You know, they boycott? Well, no, he just came up doing 68. He didn't play.
I'm pretty sure, you know, around that time when Muhammad changed his name and Kareem changed his name, I'm pretty sure they was on something different about not going over there and representing the flag. I'm pretty sure they was.
Well, yeah, it had to have been something because you know what I think too. I think in '68, Russia boycotted the Olympics in '68, and then we boycotted in. No, that was 80 and 84. So yeah, I don't know. That is weird because he was in college.
That's a good question.
In '68.
That's a good question, man.
You have to look that up, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think, bro, man. I just think, like I said, honestly, I think Giannis is only 2. You know, so like you said, it's gonna open up a bag because he ain't gonna go around by himself.
That's all. I mean, that's almost like it don't even matter, man. Like. The NBA, there's no way the NBA ever investigate and ever you know, the snake not go eat his own tail in this situation, man.
No, so that's a conflict of interest for them to do that.
Yeah, they not. So I mean, this will probably never come to light, man. But it's just interesting that Kevin Garnett slipped up like 5 times, man. It's just weird to me. Man.
Is it a fraudulent slip or is it just him just actually? Like you said, dry snitching and actually putting it out there.
Bro, it could be both, man. It could be a fraudulent slip, or it could be him saying, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you your credit for whatever it is, you know, to help push the league forward. But at the same time, I'm gonna throw this out there too, man. So it could be anything, man. But all right, man, appreciate it, man. Bro. Let me get to some of these other calls.
One more thing before I go, man.
Yes, sir.
I want you at some point, man. Y'all got to break down the impact of what Clutch Sports has been able to do as far as being a conflict of interest racket organization that's been able to get this man where he is.
Listen to this. Listen to this, T-Ray. It's funny that you brought that up. That was supposed to be my 4th topic. I took it off. I took it off at the last minute. And you know what I wanted to dissect? You remember when Phil Jackson got in all that trouble for calling LeBron's camp a posse?
His posse. Yep.
It started from there. Phil Jackson seen what they was trying to do, because the question, what people forget about that, and I'm gonna break this down. I'll probably come back in here tomorrow just to break that part down. I should have kept it on here for today, but I only wanted to do 3 a day. But Phil Jackson seen something that we couldn't see back then, and they asked they asked him in an interview about LeBron leaving Miami to go back to Cleveland, and he brought and that was his reply. He was like, pretty much that LeBron was trying to run Miami, and he said Pat Riley wouldn't let him, and you know he mentioned his posse, and he gave an example. He was like, one example, they had a game in Cleveland, and the team was supposed to get on the plane and leave, but LeBron James and his posse was like, "We're not leaving. We staying one more night," and was holding the team up. And he said at that time, Eric Spoelstra didn't even know what to do. He called Pat Riley and was like, "What should I do?" He was yeah, and that's the part that all that got glossed over, because he said that one word posse and they tried to make it racial. And so yeah, I'll probably get back in here tomorrow. I might wait to Friday. I don't know. I'll probably wait to Friday. I'm gonna wait to Friday, and that's gonna be one of the topics though. But I appreciate it though.
Well, yeah, no doubt, bro, man. You keep doing your work.
All right, for sure.
All right.
All right, there was a couple of more calls that came in while I was on there. Y'all can call back real quick. I'm gonna probably take 2 more calls. Super chat. Thanks, Shay J, for the super chat. It's the age of Aquarius and no one is safe. I don't even know exactly what age of Aquarius mean, but I know it's deep. Saying it 3 times is not a slip up. I'm trying to get him the benefit of the doubt, and you know, I'm trying not to make it seem like Kevin Garnett is throwing it out there so everybody can do what we're doing now. man, it's such a sticky situation, man. I don't even know how to navigate it for real, to be honest with you. Caller from Georgia, what's up?
What's up, man? This unpopular.
What's up, brother? What's up? How you doing?
On?
I'm good.
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like my comment said, I can't. Like you said, I didn't even know he said it more until you just showed it.
Right.
I didn't know he said it more than that one time. Then when you said that he did it 3 times, and he tried to say it jokingly, but that ain't nothing to joke about when it comes to a man's legacy. So that's why I say it can't be. I think he's throwing it out there to see what the reaction gonna be. But I think, and I'm gonna tell you, you don't never know with none of these basketball players these days what their agenda is, because it might be trying to get you desensitized to it too. You never know. So
yeah,
I don't know what he was doing with that, but I called mostly because of that one caller, and he said he brought up Michael Jordan and Kobe just out of nowhere. That's how stuff get messed up right there. Like, now you got something that wouldn't even never thought about. None of us never thought about Kobe and Michael Jordan being on no PEDs. Why would you bring that up? Like, what was the purpose of that? And that's what seems to be the narrative now. We're gonna try to bring everybody else into LeBron world to try to make it. That's how you make him on their level, some type of way. And that's what the issue being the whole time with the whole debate anyway. They bringing somebody else up so high, now we got to try to make it a way where LeBron is right there with them. And we never graded basketball in these ways. And it's crazy.
So what's Kevin Garnett's motivation, man? Like, seriously, man. Like, that's the part I really want to get to. Like, dang, I mean, forget if we think he actually doing it. Bro, listen, I heard when he said it the first time. I heard it. I listened to that whole podcast. I listen to podcasts all day while I work, right? So I hear a lot of stuff. And when I heard him say that, I was like, second time, I was like, golly, man, this is the third time that I heard it. I just don't get it, bro.
The only thing, like I said, is it could be either way. Like I said, and that's what I said, is you never know what their motives are, because like it can be either he trying to desensitize us to it, so when it do happen, when it do come out, it'd be like, okay, everybody be on, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody do this. But then at the same time, he might be still one of them old head thinkers where he like, I need to let y'all know this ain't basketball that's going on. You get what I'm saying? This ain't actually basketball. This is the PEDs. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's a whole new era, man. Where we're, hey, look, man, defense don't mean nothing. We took that out. You ain't gotta play no defense. We just go run up. We go shoot threes. We go dunk, and everybody can take whatever they want to take. Like they done already legalized weed, and they stopped testing for weed and the thing. So that's basically saying, hey, look, y'all can smoke it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It's gonna get to the point where they're like, look, man, we done figured out we can make this thing safe. It's no liabilities and there's not a lot of side effects to it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe science has caught up so much where they can say, you know what, you can take something in the league. Maybe that's where they at. I don't know, but
see, that's what's going on with the league anyway today. The integrity. Is no integrity in the game. So
it's not. It's not. This is a different game, bro.
Yeah, they just saying do whatever you want to do. You can. So you got to think about it. I was having this conversation with one of my homeboys. I said the talent. They saying it's the talent is better, right? I don't heard plenty of people say that. But if you don't have to go against resistance, if you don't have to go against hand checking, if you don't have to go against, you have to have your hand on either the top or on the side of the ball. You can't carry. Mm-hmm. If you ain't having to do none of that and you can do carrying and walking, how you saying your skills better than mine? And if I had to do that type of stuff,
right? Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. You can do all this stuff that was illegal back in the day. Plus, we handicapping the defense, so you ain't even got no opposition. You know what I'm saying?
You got nothing to stop you. So. You talking about Michael Jordan had to go up top to dunk on centers all the time. If he didn't go up top, he got to try to do some type of crazy maneuver just to get by him. Kobe, the same thing. Kobe had to go in there. He had to pull up the short jumper all the time, or he gonna use his pump fakes and his footwork to get past him. But none of them not think about it. Go look at the games. I know you see them, but like I ain't even talking to you right now. I'm talking to the crowd. Like, look at the game and see how LeBron just going straight to the goal. If he get past that one man, he goes straight to the goal for a dunk or a layup.
Yeah.
There's no resistance. Of course, one-on-one players, any player that can go one-on-one, especially today, if you can play one-on-one, you're going to get scores because ain't no second defense coming up. It's just you to the lane. But
this is crazy, man. This is crazy. But all right, man, I appreciate the call, man. Let me get to some of these other calls, man. Everybody hit the like button right now. Make sure we hit the like button. We should have at least 300 likes already. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you for the call, man. Let's get a couple of more. Oh man, somebody call in that has a whole different perspective on it. That you know, who is on LeBron's side with this? Caller from Cali, what's up? Hey, cut YouTube off or mute it, so I don't get the feedback. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, what's up? What's your thoughts?
What's up, Mo? Yeah, so I just wanted to bring up because you mentioned about Kevin Garnett knowing and how there could be other athletes that know about steroids and PEDs and things like that. I remember the incident last year's ESPYs, the 2023 ESPYs, when LeBron James' wife was on the stage, and she was about to say she made a joke. She was about to say that LeBron is a bad mother, and then the daughter told her to shut her mouth or watch her mouth, and the crowd laughed. Everybody was laughing. Everybody was clapping and laughing. And then right after that, she said she calls LeBron the GOAT, and nobody clapped. Nobody said anything. Nobody kind of yelled anything in support. It was just kind of quiet. And at that time, and then later on, she calls LeBron the GOAT again. This time she says the GOAT respectfully, and nobody really clapped, and nobody really said anything in support of what she said. So after that happened, I was just thinking, you know what? Those are high-level athletes. Those are champion athletes. They know that everybody in that room is trying to be the Michael Jordan of their sport. So when she said that, it probably hit them in the wrong way where they couldn't even give a fake support of what she said. So that's what I was thinking at the time, was that they didn't agree with what she said. So they just didn't applaud for her. So, but then after all of this has happened, I was just thinking that maybe those athletes didn't applaud because they know that somebody like LeBron, and out of all the athletes that are juicing and probably using something to get an advantage, maybe that's the reason why they didn't applaud for that, for that reason. You rarely hear athletes go online and call LeBron the GOAT. I hear more athletes that still say Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Yeah. So, yeah, I just thought about that incident. It's like, if other athletes know who's doping, who's not, and then for them, the SP was for breaking Kareem's record, a record that stood for 39 years. So it's like, if I was an athlete, a pro athlete in another sport, and I knew that's the way you broke that record that stood for 39 years, and you have your wife up there calling you to go for it too, and I know you cheated, I wouldn't be clapping either.
Yeah, but why would people that was in the audience from other sports know? Why would they feel like they know he's cheating? Right, which is weird because he did make that comment. I can't remember what award he was accepting when he said, "I never cheated the game." Right, so it was almost like who was he talking to when he said that, and who has said that he cheated the game, and in what way? I thought that was interesting.
Great point. And you asked how would other athletes know? So this ties back into Kevin Garnett's comment about Balco. So people who know about Balco was Victor Conte was the man who was distributing steroids, and he wasn't just distributing steroids to one sport. He was distributing steroids to other sports. So Shane Mosley in boxing, popped. The lady, I think Marion Jones in running, she popped. So through and then you have Chael Sonnen, the MMA guy, saying that me and LeBron have the same drug guy. So that's another guy in another sport saying that I know that guy's a cheater. Just like Marion Jones and Shane Mosley in two different sports would know that both of each other are cheating because they have the same drug guy, which is Victor Conte. So that's how other athletes in that room would know that LeBron James is juicing. And then they just see, a lot of things that are just like will catch your eye. For instance, like LeBron has so much money. I know people with a lot less money who are able to overcome baldness and are able to, cover up with the certain hair plugs and things like that. And for some reason, LeBron's receding hairline and his balding is so aggressive. And I'm only thinking that maybe if he's doing something that counteracts, because I think he has the money where he could come out of here looking like Steve Harvey, the old Steve Harvey with the big afro if he wanted to. But his is so aggressive. The back of his head has big patches. The front of they call it the devil's horns on the front of his hairline because it's receding so deeply behind.
Yeah,
it's like his is so aggressive that it makes you think that maybe this guy is doing something that's on top of probably just normal baldness. Is just doing something that's stopping his hair from even like the plugs or whatever from working. So yeah, and I don't like that. I'm another caller that said I don't like when people just bring up names of athletes who they I don't think they really even look like they were juicing. So bringing up Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant out of nowhere, so God bless the dead. Kobe Bryant is dead. So to bring that on him right now after he's passed is really foul. But to me, Kobe suffered so many injuries throughout his career. It's insane to think that he was taking some kind of drugs. From I saw this thing where showed a list of his injuries and how many games he missed, and he suffered a lot. He was similar to like Allen Iverson. And then with Jordan, I just know that Jordan broke his foot in '86. And he was pretty durable for the rest of his career. I know he had
but you know what and you're making a good point because you could see these other guys. You could see how Father Time, where that game was, taking a dip. You remember when during the last three-peat, Jordan could still get up there and dunk, but when he landed, you could tell it took a toll on his knees.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like so you could see that decline.
Yeah,
you could see them being human. You could see
right.
Father Time playing a key role. Man, it looked like LeBron about to defeat Father Time and Grandfather Time. Like he got both of them beat.
Yeah, like you said, Jordan wasn't dunking the way he used to be dunking when in the first three-peat or before the championship. And for Jordan's injuries, you really saw them hit him when he came to play with the Wizards. He missed a lot of those. He missed some games, I believe, in the first season, or he couldn't play as many minutes as he wanted because he was suffering through injuries.
He was getting his knee drained before and after every game.
Right.
His knee was real bad, but he was still playing the games. And then he I think he tore his meniscus, got surgery, came back, played 82 games as a 39, 40-year-old. So I think that was dope.
Right.
Make your last point. Make your last point. Then I'm gonna open the phone lines back up and let somebody in.
Okay. Those last 3 years that Jordan was playing with Chicago, he was also icing his knees back then too. So he showed injuries during he showed injuries and vulnerabilities during his Chicago days and his Washington Wizard days. So I'll leave it there. And as far as like LeBron, like I don't know if he's juicing or not. I don't know if he's on steroids or not. But like I just say that it looks bad. The optics look bad. People say usually where there's smoke, there's fire. As far as what Kevin Garnett said, people say the truth in jest. So even in jokes, people say the truth. And I'll leave it there.
All right, brother. Thank you. Yep. All right, phone lines back open. We'll get a couple of more in here. Oh man, that's shoo. Caller from Tennessee. What's up? What's your name?
Travis, boss man.
What's up, big dog? What's your thoughts?
So in LeBron James' defense.
All right, this the phone call I've been waiting for because I want to help defend LeBron, right? You can tell I don't want to accuse him of anything. I really don't, right? I'm just reporting what Kevin Garnett said. But go ahead.
Right. So in LeBron James' defense, the GOAT MJ, when he was going up against the Pistons, they got physical with him, and he was like, "I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get bigger, faster, strong." Then he got with Tim Grover, the legendary trainer. I think they're trying to work with D Wade and everybody. And then, if you notice, Jordan came back a little more muscular, a little more Because at first he was kind of skinny. He was a little skinny.
Look, hold on. I'm gonna let. What's your name again, brother?
Travis, boss.
Travis. Look, listen. I'm gonna let you finish, but this is funny that you said in LeBron James' defense, and then you start accusing MJ. How's that? How's that defending LeBron James? Look, hold on. I want you to hear how this sound. Right, a man is on trial in court, right, and his lawyer comes up and say, in my client's defense, and then start bringing up another dude that's not on trial, and then try to implicate him for a whole different crime. That's what you're doing right now. But go ahead.
I'm not saying MJ was on.
Okay, I'm listening.
What I'm saying is, you could say if you look at the situation, you could say the same thing about MJ. So what I'm saying is, Kevin Garnett logic, you could put that same logic toward MJ.
You think
MJ
so?
MJ got back bigger.
Well, no. If you're comparing it, you got to compare MJ as 39-year-old MJ. So you got to compare Wizards MJ to what we're saying now.
I don't know about Wizard. He was older then, but I'm talking about.
He was the same age as LeBron is now. They both was 39. LeBron's 39. MJ was 39 with the Wizards.
So we all know LeBron. I mean, MJ had more wear and tear career-wise. Than career. Where I would say, MJ came in the league. He spent 3 years in college. Then he came in the league. So
a man's league. He's playing. Yeah, you're right. He's playing in the man's league. You're right. He did get more wins.
He's 39. He's 39 older than LeBron 39.
Okay. Okay. That's if that's what you think.
But in LeBron James' defense, everybody he's still athletic. He's still big, fast, and strong, but he's not as athletic. You look at some of them plays when we go to the rim. It's more brute than it is vert. You see what I'm saying? It's more he using his size than he using his athleticism.
Yeah, shout out to FYL Sports Debates, man. What's up, brother? Good channel over there, man. If y'all haven't subbed to them, y'all go ahead and go sub, man. They got about 100,000 subs over there. They doing real good over there. Good debates over there as well. I think he's been running his thing for probably about 4 or 5 years, man. It's a good channel. What's up, brother? Yeah.
For sure, yeah, but I'm gonna take the rest of your comments offline, bro. I just wanted to throw that out there. That if you,
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on the defense, though. I didn't hear the defense. You want to take one more stab at it?
In his defense, like I said, what KG logic could be, LeBron James balling out at this age, he big, fast, strong like that. But then when you look at the body difference. See, MJ went through a phase where he was getting beat up, and his body changed when he got with Tim Grover.
Yeah,
D-Wade's body changed when he got with Tim Grover.
Yeah. It's just false equivalencies though, because you're comparing to MJ getting beat up in his 20s, where he didn't have a man body yet, and then you're telling me he got in while he's in his prime or reaching his prime and got in the gym with Tim Grover and came back with a little bit more muscle, right? That's more believable than a guy at 39. Well, first of all, LeBron came out of the league and had the kind of size maybe Kobe had when he was a senior in high school. When he got to the league,
right.
I think his rookie year he was probably a little bit bigger than Kobe, and then next thing you know, we seeing LeBron at 260 out of nowhere.
Right.
260. Right. Some people say he don't even list his real size. It was times where LeBron actually got up to 280, maybe 285.
That's crazy.
So I mean, yeah, that is crazy. But I'm gonna clear the phone lines, man. Thanks for the call, bro.
For sure.
All right. Yeah. He MJ built muscle during the off season. LeBron built muscle in 2 weeks. Oh man, Rod, what's up, brother? Hey, cut YouTube off. What's up, brother?
Hey, yeah, I was listening to your caller. You waiting on him to defend LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm a LeBron hater. You know that. But I'm a try. When he came in the league, he was somewhat of a man child.
Okay.
And no, he don't have all that wear and tear on his body because they got player management, player loads, and this and that. And I noticed something when he was young, and Kobe was the one that gave him the nickname Benjamin Button. It was for a reason. The older he got, the younger he started lifting.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
people
true.
are a bit different, you know. And I don't say what I believe I did. I mean, because I'm the type of person that when baseball was going through all that, the scandals,
right,
and you had some people tested positive, some people that didn't test positive, but they came out and admitted, you know, whether it was in court or whatever, they came out and admitted. Barry Bonds never tested positive.
Never did.
And he never admitted nothing.
That's facts.
So and look how they showing him in baseball. Like he didn't
let me ask you
do
this.
what he did.
That's a good point you brought up. Barry Bonds went on trial based on the allegations of was it Mark McGuire that named Barry Bonds, or somebody who named Barry Bonds?
Yeah, I believe it was Mark.
Somebody that was somebody's testimony that said Barry on it too, and that's all it took for Barry to be in the lawsuit or on trial, right? Where it don't matter what you say. There's a lot of people saying it about LeBron, but it doesn't turn into anything. I think that's interesting as well.
Yeah, so therefore, and that's a slippery slope to go.
It is
down. You know, that's very dangerous. Accusing somebody of something like that.
Thanks. The chat told me it was Canseco.
But
yeah, it was.
Sorry, go ahead.
The chat just corrected me. It wasn't Mark McGuire. It was Jose Canseco.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Barry never tested positive, and he never admitted to anything.
That's true.
But you know, they don't want to give him the record or all the accomplishments that he achieved in that sport. Just the same. They won't treat him like Mark McGuire and Canseco and all them guys that tested positive, that did admit it. So, you know, I just think that's a very slippery slope.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to tread lightly on it. Hey, real quick, we got over 300 people in the chat. There's got to be somebody that's a bodybuilder that done been on that juice, man, that want to call in. Somebody that's on that juice. I ain't gonna get your name out. Somebody that's been on that juice before, call in. Let me know what the side effects is, man. Thanks, Rod.
All right, appreciate you.
Yep.
All right.
Let me know what the side effects is, man. Thanks, Rod.
Hey, caller from Louisiana, cut YouTube off.
Yep. All right.
Oh, he hung up. One more call, and then we're moving on to the next one. Caller from Louisiana, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Mel?
I'm good. What's up with you?
Hey, man, let me get in this conversation, man. Let me get in it, man.
All right, go ahead.
It came out before that LeBron was on the juice. I don't know if you heard it or I don't know what you know on it or whatever. But it did come out before. I ain't heard the Kevin Garnett thing yet.
All right. Hold on. Real quick. Hey, I'm gonna treat you like a VIP, FYF. So text me your number. I'll call you after this call. Since the line is busy for you, I'll call you after this call. So text me your number. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. I heard that before, but he get injured. He heal up fast. And, you know, maybe it's some truth to it, man. Like I say, I ain't trying to hate on LeBron. I'm a Kobe, MJ fan in front of him all day, every day. But LeBron, you know, it is kind of suspicious. Like I say, I didn't hear Kevin Garnett say nothing about it, but I have heard that just keeping up with the sports.
Yeah.
Somebody
do you want me to play it for you?
Yeah, I want you to play it.
All right, so it's 3 clips. I'll play one of them.
No, you know what 39 feel like, bro. Yeah, 39, bro. Bron got to be on some goddamn stuff that ain't came out yet, bro.
I don't know what the hell's up.
Bro,
I can't believe what I'm seeing, and I'm so grateful because you know me. I want to be in LA in June, so I'm not mad. I'm very, very happy to see him doing what he's doing. I ain't apologize for that shit to nobody.
Yeah, share that shit, man. I need some of that new, goddamn. I need some of that new. Bring that. Let me get some of that.
Damn right. What he doing? But let me ask.
That's just one of them. He's said similar things on 3 occasions that I can find.
And he got a flex move every time he takes somebody to the hole and handle him. He throw up his muscles. Maybe he telling on himself without knowing this go come out. He had the muscle move. Every time he takes somebody or do something, he flex his muscle. It might be true, man, but I'm going to text you my number, man. Like I say, I think it might be true. Garnett kind of a wire fire dude. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe he know the truth, but I think it's something to it because ain't nobody never played as long as LeBron, played that good. Everybody owns some when they get like the guy brought up about the Jose and Barry Bonds situation. I saw documentary on that when they was giving these people stuff and the people couldn't detect it. They couldn't detect it.
Yeah.
And
the science always try to stay ahead of the of the test, and when the tests catch up, then the science take another step ahead. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate the call, brother. I'm gonna get one last call in before I move to the next topic, man. Thank you.
But Mel, I'm gonna text you my number, man. I want to, we can chop it up on that, man.
All right, for sure.
All right.
All right.
Yo, what's good?
FYL Sports. What's up, brother? What's good, man? What you want to say, man?
Man, people gotta let it go, man.
All right.
I'm one of the few people.
Go ahead.
One of the few people, man. I'm actually, when we're done with this, if you text me your email, I'm gonna text you, or I'm gonna email you the document that ESPN had.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Tell us what's on that document, so for the people that don't know, because I don't think I know either.
Okay, so the Balco document that ESPN that uncovered, where they recently talked about LeBron James' potential connection to this Balco case.
Okay.
See, that's where most people just stop. LeBron James in the name in the document, so people stop researching and reading after that.
Okay.
LeBron James obviously was connected to it because somebody closely connected to him had bought some, not necessarily, it wasn't even performance-enhancing drugs, it wasn't even a steroid. Randy Mims, one of his buddies who we all know, he's overweight, he bought some illegal fat loss, weight loss drugs.
Okay.
And he stopped taking them, it says in the document, because it would make him like deathly sick. He's throwing up, sick everywhere. So he stopped taking them. But his name was obviously tied into this. And so obviously you connect the dots. He's closely connected to LeBron. So if you're an investigator and you're investigating this, you would be a bad investigator if you didn't invest the connection to potentially LeBron James. They even investigated the connection to Savannah James, because there was another guy in that document who, with 16 people she went into business with to buy a smoothie operation. And one of those guys who got tied into the steroid scandal was one of the 16 partners. They spoke with Savannah James because they needed to make sure that this guy wasn't funneling steroid money into the smoothie business to try to clean the money up.
Okay.
So they brought her name up in it as well. But it wasn't because they were directly tied into steroids. So one thing that the document was clear about was there are no allegations with LeBron using these. There's no evidence that supports he actually used them. And it even says in the document, which is something that a lot of people gloss over, is that they said LeBron James actually was willing to do something called a cellular blood test.
Right.
If it meant clearing his name.
Right. So
a lot of people,
well, hold on.
People don't know the level of depth of a cellular level blood test. That's deeper than an Olympic blood test.
No, but listen, hold on. Let me say this. I'm with you on that, right? So I don't know if you watched from the beginning, but before I even started this, the first thing I said is I'm not accusing LeBron of anything I'm not saying I even believe he taking anything or none of that. So I made that clear up front. So the stuff that Shohan or whatever his name is accused him of, I'm not even talking about that. My whole thing is, why the heck does Kevin Garnett keep slipping up saying this on 3 occasions? That's what's got me baffled.
So this is the thing. So I mean, obviously, it's going to open a lot of eyes. What it does is it just creates conversation because it puts a lot of people in a weird middle ground, and it's just going to start conversation and it's going to draw eyes and ears back to whatever platform he has. Some people are going to take it as truth. I took it as just. I take it when people talk to that degree. It sounds to me that people are so impressed with what he's doing at this age that that's the only way they can define it. There has to be something else. When I think back on all of the greats of any era, you got Wilt Chamberlain, one of the greats of the 60s. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he went into a Gold's Gym, and Arnold Schwarzenegger said the man was bench pressing 500 pounds. There ain't no steroid allegations with Wilt Chamberlain. He's throwing up 500 pounds, and he looked frail. So in every era, you got Michael Jordan, who would bench press before games. I didn't hear no allegations. With all of the greats, they're not normal. They're not built like us. They're otherworldly athletes. They're a different level. They're a different breed of athlete. So does it surprise me that LeBron James, one of the greats of this generation, is not normal? He's not like me and you. He has millions of dollars, which also creates another level of separation from me and you because of the treatment that he can get consistently on his body. Right? And we don't see him going out doing some of the other things that older athletes did that tore down their bodies. For example, guys like Paul Pierce and some of the other older athletes who, towards the end of their career, didn't take their fitness as seriously, started drinking, started doing other things, and then we can literally watch them decline because the things that got them great.
Yeah,
like
Kobe didn't do none of those things. I think Kobe did less of it than what LeBron did, and even
but Kobe still was sharp.
Well, so but yeah, he was sharp, but his body failed him. His body we seen Kobe icing up his shoulder multiple games. We seen him icing up his knees, his ankles. We seen, I mean, he played through a lot of bull crap, and when they went to the Olympics, they all confessed. Even LeBron, Wade, Chris Bosh, Carmelo, they all confessed the way Kobe was working out at the Olympics. They wasn't on it yet. So Kobe was already more serious than even LeBron, and all of them was. They wasn't even on that, getting up in the morning, riding a bike, then coming to the gym and working out before everybody else got up. They wasn't on it. They learned how to work out from Kobe, and this was halfway through LeBron's career. So we're not go act like LeBron has just been this super disciplined dude. We know Kobe to be that guy. We know LeBron to be that guy now, but he didn't start out doing it like that. He had to learn from Kobe, and Kobe probably learned it from somebody as well.
Well, it's like me and you. Like, I mean, I think majority of us all played some level of sports to some level.
Right.
I think we can all look back to a time where we all knew, like in high school or middle school or even in college, if some were lucky enough to play in college, we all knew that one dude who was just walking. He can walk into the gym and he the most athletic. He don't do nothing. He don't work out. I had one of my high school teammates, Richard Robinson.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing. At the craziest bunny track, he always was chiseled, didn't do a push-up, didn't lift the weight. Some people, it's just embedded in their DNA to be athletes. You got Micah Parsons, there's a whole bunch of guys in the NFL like that, superior athletes, right? LeBron James, by the grace of God, hasn't had an injury that's torn him down.
Right.
We see him in the last game they played against the Phoenix Suns. He had to come out the game to get work done on the ankle. Something's going on with his ankle that's been nagging him all year. These guys at this age, something's going to be hurting. He's never going to be fully healthy. He's listed as day-to-day after every game. It's not like he's just walking around perfectly healthy. And let's not act like the man isn't 6'9", right? We watch Vince Carter. Vince Carter is still at his age in suits before games doing reverse dunks. So let's not act like these NBA players is just like, when you're a superior athlete, just like Vince Carter, he can wake up and go dunk right now. Jordan can still go run and dunk right now. He's not the same.
Yeah, but can they play a full season? Can they play a full season plus playoffs?
No, you can't. But what I'm saying is, but can LeBron? LeBron hasn't held. He didn't hold up the last couple of years. LeBron hasn't been holding up. People have been using him a load managing when he's actually been legitimately injured these last couple of years. He's breaking down before our eyes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The end is coming.
So what do you want everybody in the audience to take away from what you said and what Kevin Garnett has, continues to say? What's the ultimate thing you want us to take away from that?
Well, I say if you want to find somebody that says he's on steroids, you can find somebody.
Okay.
But if you want to find credible people that say he's not on steroids, that exists as well.
Okay.
Scientists, people that have used steroids in the past, people have made certain drugs who are looking at them from the outside looking in. And then on top of the fact of, I'm just going to go with the fact that he's never pissed dirty. It's been clean his whole career. So until the NBA, who they knocked John Collins for it, they knocked DeAndre Ayton for it when he got caught, they just knocked Tristan Thompson for it. Until he pisses dirty,
yeah,
I don't have any, just like with Barry Bonds, I'm not going to be the one to say Barry Bonds is guilty of anything until you show me something that says he tested dirty. And there's no proof. So I want to put the burden of proof on the people making the claims. If you're going to make these claims, you need to start showing me some proof. Otherwise, it just sounds like you are just hating. You are finding something negative because you want to discredit the greatness. They're just trying to find. They did this to Kobe. They did this with Jordan and his gambling. They did this with Magic in his HIV. They always try to find something to discredit the greatness. Even Kobe, with his case in Colorado, tried to use it to discredit his greatness. LeBron, because his career has been so pristine, it's the only thing they can try to use to discredit his greatness. So people are just using it. That's how I got to look at it, because they've tried it with all the greats.
All right, brother, man. I appreciate the call, man. Thanks for stopping by for sure, man. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff you said that I agree with, man. And like I said at the beginning, until he popped dirty, I'm along the same lines with what you just said. I'm not going to make any accusations. Yeah. Anytime.
I gotta come back on one of these days because I heard y'all saying some stuff about Kobe that was just. Oh man!
Hey, real quick, hold on. What we say about Kobe, man?
No, it wasn't you. You had a guest on that some lady from another show.
Okay.
She's up here just giving her little sermon about how Kobe better than LeBron. And I accept that if people think that. Then she told everybody her reason.
Okay.
She said her reason was because Kobe is just much better in the clutch. He closes the deal better. And I said,
that's a good opinion to have, man. I mean, you can point to some numbers, and I don't want to get all the way into it, but we'll be back on with the full panel on Friday, and I think we're gonna have her as a guest again on Friday. So you'll have your opportunity to call in and have that conversation. But I mean, the numbers that people bring up with LeBron, how many clutch shots he's hit versus anybody else. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm not comfortable saying I'd rather have LeBron based on those numbers than I would Kobe. I'm still taking Kobe. And regardless of how many clutch shots LeBron has hit, Ty Lue picked Kyrie Irving over him to hit the clutch shot in Golden State. So you just can't call who the most clutch player is based on raw numbers and just say, yeah, he's a better clutch player because he hit 10 clutch shots and this person only hit one. It's still going to be based on what is. Go ahead.
That's not what I was thinking. That's where I say when people try to use clutch, I feel like they're trying to finesse, because just like you went to game winners, another person might say fourth quarters, or another person might say game sevens.
Yeah.
So nobody really has this set definition of clutch. So that's why I said, if you're just going to say that, then let's just look at all the numbers from all of these.
Well, hold on. If it was just me and you having this conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're both logical enough to say, all right, so what we talking about for real? And I think I would agree with you. Clutch is just not game winners. Like you could be, your team could be on the wrong end of a 15-0 run.
Mm-hmm.
And the shot that someone might take to stop that run is clutch to me. That's how simple clutch is. It could be in the first, second, third, fourth quarter. It can be anything clutch. You get what I'm saying? It don't have to be a go ahead basket. You don't have to put a time frame of 15 seconds or less. None of that. A clutch shot is any pressure situation, a pressure shot, and you come through in the clutch because you need that at that moment. You need that shot at that moment. And stopping a run is one of those things. Go ahead basket, time basket, clutch free throws, fourth quarter, first quarter, it don't matter. The whole game can be a clutch, like you said. Game 7 can be clutch. So I think me and you will both agree with that, and we'll have a better conversation than what like most people on YouTube would do, because I think people just like debating versus having I like basketball. I don't like men. I don't like debating. I just like basketball, and that's why I talk about it.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? So like these people that love debating and I want to cook you and all that stuff, that ain't my style. I don't do that. I just, hey man, let's talk basketball, because I used to play it, and my ankle on my back won't allow me to play it as much. So I gotta talk. You know what I mean? So
we gotta get you on that balcony. We gotta get you on that balcony.
Yeah, I might
maybe I'm on that balcony. Nah.
But no, man, we had a convo, man. Just come holler at us on Friday, big dog. We had a full panel here.
I'm gonna definitely pull up, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, bro. You know I'm getting old. I moved the wrong way and caught a cramp right here. Man down Zoe, baby, not the balcony list. Yeah, bro. Facts. The ankle and the back has shut down my basketball days. I still get out there though. You know what I mean? I'm hard headed, so I still get out there, and I don't feel nothing when I'm playing. So I can still get out there, but I just be thinking about that next day. That's all, man. So hey, man, that's it. If we ain't gonna get another phone call, we'll close the phone lines and we'll move to the next topic, man. I think is a good topic as well, man. So Coach Monty Williams last night, I don't know if y'all saw that game, but you know, the Pistons been struggling, man. And the Pistons have been on the wrong end of some calls and stuff like that. And they was on the wrong end of a call last night. I don't know if y'all seen it. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want to have to deal with copyright, but y'all can go look at the highlights with I want to say with like 15, 20 seconds left in the game. The Knicks was down 1. They trying to go up 1. They missed a couple of shots, got an offensive rebound, lost the ball. And then Sir Thompson gets the ball on a breakaway and around half court. I don't know if you want to say that he had possession of the ball or if he was still trying to get possession of the ball. But if he didn't have possession of the ball and the guy died for a loose ball, it'll make sense that why they didn't call it when they had the collision, because it was like a loose ball, right? But if you say that he had possession of it, then it's 100% a foul, right? So I'm gonna play for you what Monty Williams said, because he definitely thought it was a foul, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts about it.
The absolute worst call of the season, no call, and enough's enough. We've done it the right way. We've called the league. We've sent in clips. We're sick of hearing the same stuff over and over again. We had a chance to win the game, and the guy dove into Asar's legs, and there was a no call. That's an abomination. You cannot miss that in an NBA game, period. And I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of our guys asking me, what more can we do, coach? That situation is exhibit A to what we've been dealing with all season long, and enough's enough. You cannot dive into a guy's legs in a big-time game like that and there be a no call. It's ridiculous, and we're tired of it. We just want a fair game called, period. And I got nothing else to say. We want a fair game, and that was not fair. I'm done.
Look, the play looked bad. You know, I mean, I haven't slowed it down and looked at it like that, but if I'm a referee and I'm right there and I saw what I saw, I'm calling it, right? So why didn't they call it? And do you think there's a referee problem in the NBA, right? My answer is yes and no, right? So from what we can see as spectators, there's a referee problem. But on the NBA side, I think the referees are doing exactly what the NBA want them to do. I mean, it's not possible for them to miss that many calls and the NBA not feel like you doing us a disservice. So obviously what the referees are doing is on par with what the NBA want them to do. So what I think is really going on This is an entertainment league. The money comes first, the money comes second, the entertainment comes third. The pure basketball that we want to see is an afterthought, right? If they can get the money and the entertainment factor that they need, and when I say entertainment, that's they basing that based on the ratings. If people are watching, then that means we did good entertaining you, and we can sell that to a network, we can sell that to sponsors to get more money. So the money is the bottom line. Entertainment is tied to the money, but the basketball, they don't care if you getting pure basketball, fair basketball, 100% accurate basketball. They don't care what they're giving you, as long as we can get the money and the ratings. That's all they care about, right? So you can forget about them wanting to actually get all the calls right. So if the entertainment factor is what they're trying to achieve, they're trying to achieve it through their refereeing, right? And no referee, and I don't know what kind of language they're giving them, but if I got an opportunity to make a correct call or allow maximum entertainment or maximum fantastic finishes, which is what was last night, that was a fantastic finish. That's always a goal of any league, a fantastic finish. We just seen in the Super Bowl, that was a fantastic finish to go down on a game-winning drive and win it. Game winners in basketball, football, it don't matter what it is, a walk-off home run, that is exciting because that's when everything reaches a boiling point and the suspense is there. Almost like a movie. You can't even script it better than that. Oh man, we got 30 seconds left. We on the 15-yard line, or we got 10 seconds left with the ball in Michael Jordan's hand. Like that is the perfect game, right? That is the perfect game. If I can referee a game all the way up to the last second and let the player decide with a game winner, then I called the good game, right? I would probably get extra money from the NBA if every time I call a game, I call it so well that it goes down to the last second every single time. Oh my God, you know how good of a ref you have to be to achieve that, right? So, in my humble opinion, I think there was a thought in the referee's mind. If I make this call, the Knicks are down 1. If I make this call, the game ends on free throws. That's not exciting. So he said, I'm going, and that's why everybody say the referees swallow their whistle in the last minute, because they don't want to interfere with it. They don't want to decide a game on a foul. They don't want to decide a game with their whistle. They want the players to decide it. So they're going to overlook a lot of things. And I think he's seen a foul and had that split second thought. If I call this, the game is over, and we just cheated the fans out of a fantastic finish. But if I don't call it, I let the players decide. And that's exactly what happened. They went down and hit a game winner, game over, right? So that's my opinion on how referees are thinking or how they make those decisions on what they're going to call, what they're not going to call, especially if it's a tight game down the stretch. Those are the type of things they're thinking about. I just want y'all to have that thought process of, listen, we're getting fed entertainment first. They're giving us entertainment. They're trying to give us what they think we want. And basketball being pure, fair, and accurate is an afterthought. That's not what they're going for, right? They're going for entertainment, fantastic finishes, right? So, and that's all I really wanted to say about it, man. I think they did get screwed. I really do think they got screwed, man. And I open the phone lines up and let y'all call in and let me know what y'all think, man. I want people who actually saw what happened to call for sure. Call in and let me know what y'all think. Just got a word late to the show. I'll be catching the beginning. Yeah. Caller from Illinois, man. What's your name?
This is Greg Anderson. What's going on, Dale?
What's up, big dog? What did you see?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I saw. You got this thing all wrong. I usually agree with you.
Okay.
Listen, this is how I looked at it. What's the coach name? Monty Williams.
Yeah.
Man, we call that selective, that fake outrage.
Okay.
You ever hear one of your boys, right? He cheating on this girl, and then your girl be like, I heard your boy cheating on no girl. And he's like, what? He doing what? Man, I can't believe that. That's because he cheating on no girl too. So it was fake outrage from the beginning. Dude Monty Williams is just trying to pull the wool over y'all eyes because they 9 and 55 or whatever.
So you didn't see no foul. You didn't see no foul?
That's not even the point. They 9 and 55. It's not like that one game is gonna keep them out of the playoffs, the play-in, or even the draft lottery.
Yeah, but you know how many times he had to address the officials post game like this. He's been on the short end of the stick of a bunch of calls this year.
He's been on the short end of the stick of a winning team. They lose every game by an average of 9 points a game. The only team that lose by more points is Charlotte Hornets, Portland Trail Blazers, and I think the Washington Wizards.
They got young teams. They got a young team though. They got a young team. But look, you not being fair, man. Was it a foul or not?
It was a foul, but that's beside the point. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about being right. The right thing is to get your team in position where y'all not always down at the end of the game. That's the point. If you're making $37-80 million a year and your team garbage.
Oh man, so you don't think that win could have started a win streak? They could have got in the play-in?
Play-in? Man, listen, they can go on a 25-game win streak and they'll still be a nice thing. They're not good, man. Come on, man. We ain't about to be caping for nobody. Because
I'm just trying to call it like it is, man. I gotta call it like it is.
We're calling it like it is. It was a foul. I'm not saying it wasn't no foul.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, that was fake outrage at his best. I bet you when he went to the locker room, he wasn't even mad. He was like, woo, they ain't talking about me no more. They talking about this call. Not to mention they on like a 17-game losing streak. Man, come on, man, with that fake outrage. I'm gone, man. Hey, wait. Hey, Mel, before I go, this the second time I called in, man, and I'm over here babysitting, but this is my own thing. Holla.
All right, bro. Oh man, fake outrage, huh? So forget that that was a foul, right? Forget that was a foul. Your team shouldn't be since his team trash, he shouldn't even be approaching the podium and talking about the referees. That's what my boy Greg Anderson saying. I think that's a little unfair though, man. I think he got it right. I mean, because it was a blown call, man, and the referee was right there. He was right. He was right there in there. Man down, so what's up?
What's going on, man?
How y'all man. Feeling? You ain't call me. We were supposed to be testing out your equipment, man. You ain't even call me today.
I didn't, but I definitely got that roadcaster hooked up.
All right. Well, what you doing after the show?
Nothing.
All right, bet. All right, what's up?
Hit me. Oh yeah, but I saw the play.
All right.
I saw the play. It was definitely a foul. And I will give some credence to the caller that just got off the phone. Yes, they are trash. The Pistons are Garbino. But you have if we getting back to the essence of what basketball is and not that entertainment aspect that you was just talking about, then we have to call what it is. It's a foul, but they in the garden, and that foul and that non-call of the foul led to Josh Hart getting an and one shot right there. The garden goes crazy. Everybody loves the finish. Josh Hart get a headline. Basketball is entertainment. It's a great sport. You should tune in. That's all it is.
That's exactly what it was. And
I think it's like all the sports are like getting like Champ Kind from Anchorman. They only want home runs, slam dunk, touchdowns on every doggone play. And every time they do that, they know that the ratings are going to go up. They're going to go up. And that's all they really care about. It was a foul. And I don't know whether it was fake outrage because Monty Williams did the same thing before when he got screwed. I believe it was this season. But I do know that it was a foul. That dude made a great form tackle on Asar Thompson. It was excellent. I teach Josh that all the time. You know, get right around the waist, wrap up, take him down to the ground. That's exactly what happened. Whether he had possession of the ball or not, that is up for grabs. It remains to be seen. Not sure, but you can't tackle people, even if you're going for a loose ball. But yeah, so that's all I got right there. Hey man, y'all get that like button. It's like 300, 400 people in here. We only got like 170 likes. What y'all got going on?
Yeah, hit the like button, man. Please help us out with that like button, man. Thanks, Zoe. I'm gonna hit you up after the show.
All right, brother.
All right, let's get one more in there. One more. Let me get somebody on. Let me get a Knicks fan, man. I know some people from New York out there. Let me get a Knicks fan in here. The integrity of the game across the board doesn't matter if they have a losing or winning record. Stop talking, watching another man's money. Hey man, what's going on with my boy FYF and G Money Bag? Y'all go at it all night, man. We can agree to disagree, man. Agree to disagree, man. It ain't that serious, man. LeBron is one of ours, man. If we had I ain't gonna say that. That's another topic. But yeah, phone lines is open, man. Let's get one more phone call before I move on to this Me Too movement, man. Or this Me Too tour, right? We get into that. I wait for one more phone call. What my boy from the former podcast, man. You was in here earlier, man. I want to hear what you got to think, or what you think. To be honest, it's still talking about LeBron. To be honest, this is about LaJuice. It's tame, lame. We in Serbia did worse to Jokic when he didn't want to play for the national team. Hey, tell me about that. Y'all was mad at Jokic when he didn't want to play for Serbia? Man, that's interesting, man. Don't do our boy Jokic like that, man. He wanted, you know what I'm saying? He probably wanted the daggone rest up, man. He just had a deep playoff run and got to the finals and stuff like that, man. He wanted to relax, man. We ain't gonna do Jokic like that. Word on the street, people gave Jordan his flowers in Australia. Yeah. So I haven't heard any footage from it, but there was someone, I don't know if that was in Australia or not, but there was someone that said they seen the show in Sydney, and they said that it was not what everybody was thinking about. They was real respectful about how they covered everything, and they talk positive about their time with the Bulls and all that stuff, man. And I think somebody asked one question about MJ, and they didn't try to trash him or anything like that. So that was an interesting thing. All right, so let's just go ahead and move to that. So we covered this No Bull tour with Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant, Luke Longley. We covered that, and you know what? One of my kids done let this daggone dog out. Hold on. Hey man, could y'all hear my dog barking? My dog was right here, just barking for no daggone reason, man. It was messing with my concentration. So we did an episode, I want to say Friday, when we had the full panel. We covered the No Bull tour, and what we thought it was going to be was a MJ bashing session. We thought it was going to be all bad. We thought they was being bitter and all that stuff. But I was listening to Stacey King's podcast. So I was listening to it, and he was talking about how when they did the Ring of Honor ceremony in Chicago, he had a conversation with Horace Grant, and they talked about this tour, and he said it's totally different from what everybody think, man. So let me play you what Stacey King said. And for those that don't know, Stacey King was one of the players for the first three-peat. Right. So this is what he said about it.
The internet last spring when we had Scottie Pippen on the show. And Scottie Pippen is now taking his show on the road. His salty tour is over in Australia. I guess he's enlisted Luke Longley. I don't know if Horace Grant is with him, but they want to give their version on the documentary, the Last Dance documentary. Stacey, what do you make of that? I mean, they're charging people admission to hear their gripes.
Okay, first of all, I know the real scoop. Okay, I know the whole inside on this. Okay, first of all, here's to her. Okay, I think Bleacher Report, they were the first one that brought it up. What it is Luke Longley is in Australia. He lives in Australia, and he loves to bring his teammates over to Australia to talk about the Bulls, to talk about their time playing with Michael Jordan. And it's just because the Bulls are still big in Australia, and they pay a lot to come over there. Like Scotty made like $100,000 going over there the first time he went over. And then Horace, when I talked to Horace at the Ring of Honor, he was going over there to get on the tour thing. But it's not. Don't read into that. Somebody put that as clickbait. It's not a let's talk about Michael and talk about the Last Dance and all that. What's been said has been said. They will answer questions because it's a Q&A, and there'll probably be some questions of what their relationship is with Michael Jordan, and I'm sure they're going to have their answers. But it's not one of those like let's just let's tell our side of the story and get it out there, because that's what everybody is thinking. That's what it is, and it's really not. It's just a meet and greet, sign autographs, ask some questions, and then take pictures with fans. That's all. That's what it's all about. It's not. When I saw that the other day on Bleacher Report, I laughed. Because, a lot of these people just put things for clickbait, so they can go viral. Until you actually see them, somebody's got it on video where they're actually talking about it. That's not what this little tour is. It's more of a goodwill tour, being able to meet some pro athletes. They go there, they go sign autographs, they run camps over there. They do just like the NBA sends players. Luke Longley is the ambassador over in Australia. So he brings Bulls players over there, like Randy Brown. I think Dickie Simpkins is going over there on the next tour. So he tries to bring all his teammates and former Bulls over there because the Bulls are so large over in Australia.
So that's good to hear. So we got a person on the screen now, makes 101 cents. Yes, I live in Australia, and I keep saying this. I watched the Melbourne show, and it was all laughs. It seems like one or two things, right? This is a way for Luke Longley to give back to the fan base in Australia, and what Stacey King is saying, that there is a fan base they really love the Chicago Bulls in Australia because they had a guy that starred on the Bulls that's from Australia, which is Luke Longley, right? So they probably still got a huge fan base over there, and Luke Longley tries to bring former Bulls over there as a way to give back to his country and his community, right? And he mentioned Randy Brown has been there, and a couple of other names has probably been over here. And now Pippen and Horace Grant is there. I think Pippen went before, and he said he made it over $100,000 with speaking engagements and questions and answers. So this what this tour is really about. If they wanted to, they never came out and said that they was going to air Michael Jordan out or set the record straight from The Last Dance, but the way they presented it left it open for interpretation. And I think the obvious low-hanging fruit for us to grab on was they bitter and they going over there to air out Michael Jordan because we knew what their history was between them and Mike. They allowed us to think that because they wanted people to come out, give it attention, buy the tickets, and come listen to them. So it was a money grab for them, number one, and number two, it was a way to give back to the Australian population, and I think it went good, and it's a good thing they didn't go over there and do what we thought they was gonna do, right? So I just wanted to clear that up because now I got a video out there of us talking about what we thought they was gonna do, and it wouldn't be responsible if I found out that it was different and we were wrong, and then me not come on here and actually do this part of it as well. So that's all I wanted to say for it. I'll open the phone lines up just in case y'all wanted to call in and talk about either three of these topics. I got about 10 to 15 minutes before I end it. Either topic we can get on, right? So phone lines are open. Call back in here and we can touch on either one of those topics. It don't matter. If LeBron didn't come to LA, Lakers and would have Kawhi, PG, AD, I think Kawhi probably would have went, to be honest with you. I think Kawhi probably would have went. T-Ray, what's up, big dog?
Yeah, bro. I just want to catch in real quick, man. I had been typing in the chat. Okay, So if LeBron wasn't guilty, why would he allow Chael Shannon to go out all these years and accuse him of taking Roids and then having the same dealer as he has? You know, you get defamation lawsuits that people put on people all the time, but you never heard about none of that. You know?
You think LeBron would actually do? I mean, it probably wouldn't even have to be LeBron. It probably just be his team that'll probably do it. I mean, it's people that have been sued by Michael Jordan, and I don't think Michael Jordan was like, "Hey, go sue them." It's just he has a team of lawyers that see stuff and they handle it. Because I think it was a local grocery store in Chicago that passed out flyers maybe 8 years ago. And you know, they was having some type of sale and they had Michael Jordan's logo and some other stuff on the flyers. And you know, they had to sue him because they was like, look, man, if you advertising like I got something to do with this sale, I could be liable for something that goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can't do that.
Somebody got sick off the product, or
exactly,
you know, there was some kind of violence that happened at the event. Yeah, so like he got a PR team. He you know, he got a lot of brands that depend on him, you know, pushing their products. So that's what I'm saying. Sonny would have been sued a long time ago. Either, you know, they might have made him sign an NDA, anything. You know what I mean? Right. There wasn't no truth to it. So that right there tells me all I need to know.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I
no
mean,
question, man. So it ain't no denying it, man. I mean, people can pretend, you know, you can soft shoot for them, anybody, not you in particular, but it's a wrap, man. I mean, you're not gonna just, you know, just write. I mean, and these major public cases aren't. They're not making. They're not defending. I mean, they're not even talking about it. You know, ESPN.
They're not gonna talk about it either. They're not gonna talk about it.
No, they won't. And I mean, this is the third or fourth time within the past 3 years.
Correct.
And they have not said a one word about it
at all, and they won't. Yep. Yeah, they won't, man. But yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Take it easy.
All right. Let's get some more in here. Boy, it is a war going on in the comment section, boy. Hey, FYF sports debates. I don't know what you came in here and did to the comment section on Man Down Sports, man, but it is a war going on, man. I don't know what y'all got going on. Oh, man. Phone line's still open, man. Hey, cut YouTube off so I can't hear the echo, and caller for Texas. Let me know what your name is.
Okay.
You got to cut YouTube off.
I just unmuted it.
Okay.
Cut it off altogether.
No, it's fine now. All right, what you want to do? What's your thoughts?
Am I on live right now?
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Oh, I'm Homer from Austin.
What's going on, Homer? What's your thoughts on everything?
Well, my whole thing is like, I think Kevin Garnett's like, just trying to like, he's just like spitting, and he has, it's already in his head, so it's kind of like reflective of like what's really happening in the NBA, because the NBA never really got tested like that. They never really got tested. Remember when Rashad from what was his last name from
Rashad McCants?
No. Rashad from he played for Orlando back in the day.
Rashard Lewis.
Rashard Lewis, yeah, and he got something from the GNC, and that's not like crazy PEDs or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he popped positive on the test from something from GNC.
Yeah. You don't remember that, or
no? I don't remember that, but I think that's possible because it's sometimes new stuff come out in GNC And like it's people in the military that'll take something and then pop and not know, you know, they got something from the GNC and they have to dispute it. So that makes sense. I mean, yeah, but I guess what you're saying is if the test is that fidgety, then if LeBron was actually doing something, we probably would know about it. That's what you're saying?
No. I'm just saying. I guess that's different from Balco.
Okay.
That's a whole different, you know,
of course.
San Fran, a whole different PED scandal with Alex Rodriguez and all those guys.
Right.
That's a whole different thing. But what I'm asking is like, why would they put Rashad on that for like GNC, and they're not pulling LeBron out?
Well, I think sometimes the streets need a body, right? You know, sometimes you gotta throw a sacrifice out there, right? You know, so if nobody ever pops, it's almost like saying, hey, look, everyone in your league is clean, or y'all not really testing. Like if you've been testing for years and nobody ever pops, I mean, what are we doing? Right. So
like, what do you think about that? Like,
I mean, I think a player of Rashard Lewis caliber would be a less of a hit on the NBA and its brand if he popped versus a player of LeBron James caliber.
But LeBron, you know, his wife got popped, his trainer got popped. Like,
it wasn't LeBron.
But it wasn't LeBron. But where there's smoke, there's fire.
In most cases, there, well, in an analogy of real smoke, yeah, it's probably a fire somewhere, right? So, I mean, I get your point, but like, you know, what I think in private, I would never say on a YouTube platform, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I would never say what I think in private, right? But so what I'm saying now is what I'm saying now. What I think of private, no one ever know unless they talk to me in private.
I hear you, and I appreciate you. I mean, we can just as a general halfway intelligent human being, we can kind of see where you know the fingers are pointing.
The argument can definitely be made for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
By the way, I'm so happy I got on your show. This is pretty cool. And
yeah, it's dope. I'm glad you called in, man.
This is Homer from Houston.
Okay. All right.
I mean Austin. I was in Houston, but now I'm in Austin. But just remember, Homer. Okay. I want to call in one day, and I'm not a Homer like a Homer for like I love one team or the other.
Yeah.
I'm Homer like, you know, the classic Homer from the Iliad and the Odyssey. But what I'd like to say is that I really like the show, and I hope you keep it up, and I hope it keeps going. And basketball is the greatest sport of all time.
I agree.
And I'm not trying to downplay LeBron or anything like that. It's just like, you know, it seems as though where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
And I think that he's one of the greatest. He's up there in the top 5 to 10 players ever.
I agree.
I'm not hating on him. I just don't understand the way the media or the national media is like supporting him so much. And what do you think about that? Like, why does the national media support him so much and they don't ever backlash on him?
I mean, they one and the same, I guess. I mean, like somebody said earlier, man, they partners, right? They partners. And you don't eat your own. You know, dog don't supposed to eat dog. So,
is that like do you think that's a clutch sport?
I think it's both. I think it's the fact that LeBron's such a good player and he carried the league and in some ways still carrying the league, right? And the bottom line would be affected for sure And if LeBron was, I mean, it's just so much at stake, man. It would make no sense for the NBA to ever allow LeBron to come off his throne.
Okay, well, let me just give you one more thing.
Okay.
Well, then why would the MLB push back so much on Barry Bonds?
Because they didn't want Barry Bonds to be their face.
Because Barry Bonds is the greatest. I mean, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest baseball player I've ever watched.
Yeah, I think he's up there, but he's not. He wasn't the MLB's choice. If he was, they would have never allowed that to happen to him. They didn't protect him at all.
No, they didn't like him. They didn't really like him.
Exactly. So.
But they picked LeBron. So, okay. I see what you're saying. Facts. LeBron's like compared to Barry Bonds, but Alex Rodriguez wasn't that hateable. I mean.
Yeah, but what was the fallback for A-Rod being implicated in those type of allegations? There really wasn't no fallback. Like LeBron is ambassador for the NBA. Like he's in bed with China. He's in bed with Nike. He's in bed with the biggest brand in the NBA with the Lakers. Like he knows what he's doing. Like him and Clutch Sports, they know what they're doing.
Oh, he put himself in position.
Of course he did.
Yeah. I just,
he's a smart, calculated, super athlete.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give him that.
And that's what he is, man. So I think we got
Barry Bonds. What was he? 7-time MVP.
Yeah, and none of that matter no more. I mean, that's not even the record books no more. Just like Reggie Bush and his Heisman not in the record books, and Reggie Bush might be the greatest college player we ever seen. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. So, but I appreciate the call, man. I got 4 minutes to get one more phone call in here, man. Thanks for calling, Homer, man. Hope to hear from you on the next show, brother.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, take care.
Yep. All right, let's get one more in here. One more. Super chat, Unpopular Truth. I appreciate it. Raising Canaan, watching Raising Canaan right now. Streets Need a Body. Yeah, is that from Raising Canaan? I thought that was from The Wire. Maybe they said it in both. Yeah, they probably said it in Raising Canaan. I thought that was from The Wire. Streets Need a Body. Caller from Georgia, what's up?
What's up, man? This Unpopular Truth again.
What's up, brother?
When I seen Horace Grant on that, when they was on the podium, when they was up there talking on the stage, he said that they was gonna talk about that documentary.
That's when they was promoting it. That's when they was promoting the tour. He had to say what he had to say to hook the fish. That was the bait he threw out there.
That was the beginning of it.
Yeah, that was them coming in, announcing everything, and all that stuff, man. But the tour didn't happen till a couple of days after that, or maybe more than probably almost a week after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then another thing I was gonna say, like, I was the one that said the NBA and LeBron James are partners.
Right.
And I've been saying this for a couple of years now, because think about this. In history, no other player has ever gotten exactly what they needed as other players around them that easily at all. Anytime he needed a trade, the media started saying it's a propaganda thing with him too. The media started saying he needs some help. He did great. He needs some help. But nobody else get that type of help. That's just like, I know with the Kobe thing with CP3.
Of course, yep.
That was they blocked that because of the same reasons why they letting him get it. It's the exact opposite. They knew Kobe. If Kobe had somebody like CP3 on his team, nobody was gonna be able to beat him for the next few years. But they didn't want Kobe to be the face no more.
You think that's what it was?
They couldn't get him with it. Huh?
You think that's what it was? I mean, Jenny Buss said it was something. And I don't know what her motivation for saying it, but she would shoot that idea down. Jenny Buss was on All the Smoke, and she said something different of why that trade fell down. So it's a lot of reasons. Gilbert Arenas got his take on it as well, because he was somehow part of that trade. It's a lot of people who have spoken about that trade, but I have my own idea of why it didn't go down. Like there's business explanations as far as the NBA was They owned the Hornets at that time because they didn't have an owner, so the NBA owned it. And what they're saying is that as a commissioner or as an owner of the Hornets, they didn't like what they was getting back in the trade, so the trade didn't make sense for them, right? But this is what I think was really going on. I think they was in desperate need to sell that team, and the owner of the New Orleans what's the Saints? The owner of the Saints had already somewhat agreed to buy the team, but this is also the same year that Anthony Davis was supposed to be in the number 1 pick in the draft, right? So what was going down is CP3 wanted out of New Orleans, and that was their superstar. And you can't sell a team to a billionaire without a superstar, because you're selling me a team that's going to lose money. I can't even sell tickets. Like, how am I going to fill these seats next year without CP3? So the NBA felt like we can't let CP3 go and still sell this team. We won't be able to sell it. So I think they shut the trade down, and they gave an excuse for why they shut the trade down. But they shut the trade down. But then they thought, you know what? We can just rig the lottery and make sure they get Anthony Davis. So when they had that idea that, all right, we'll just give him the number 1 pick so he can get Anthony Davis, there's your franchise player. And then they'll approve the trade to the Clippers for a worse package. Like, the Clippers didn't even offer a better package than the Lakers. So they can't lie to us and tell us that they shut the trade down because they didn't like the players they was getting back. They shut the trade down because they couldn't sell the team without a superstar. And then when they thought about, oh man, we'll just do what we did with the Knicks and let them get Patrick Ewing, we'll do it for Anthony Davis. And then that's what happened. And I don't know if you can remember, if you can find this online, when they did the lottery on camera, the potential owner was there. And as soon as they got the number 1 pick in the lottery, he signed the paperwork to take over ownership of the team. It was almost like, I'm not signing it until I know for sure I got the number 1 pick. Right. So I think that was real crazy on how that went down, man. I don't know if people remember it that way, but I remember it vaguely because I've been watching the cheating and all the scandals with the NBA for a long time. So I didn't forget that. Yeah. But all right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
But that's just what I thought about it. From what I remember with Kobe, because I heard a lot of rumors about the same thing that I said about it just then. But to go back on what I was saying about LeBron, he's been getting all the perks from everything. You got to think, and one other thing, and I'll let you go. You got to think about when LeBron left a lot of his teams. He left a lot of his teams after they won the championship, after they was in the championship and lost. So now you got everything that you wanted and got to the championship, and you say you needed more help, and you got to the championship 10 times in a row. Well, not 10 times, 8 times in a row in the East.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, you got everything you wanted.
Yeah.
So that's what always been happening for him. If you got to imagine what his career would be if he didn't get everything that he wanted.
I got an idea. What it would have been like. I do have an idea. I think LeBron is one of those great athletes, one of those great players in the NBA, but I think his career trajectory probably would have been something similar to those superstars that got 1 or 2 rings. Right, similar to Dirk, similar to KG. I think that's he's on par for that. But the not staying in Cleveland and jumping from Cleveland to Miami, from Miami to back to Cleveland, and from Cleveland to LA, and each time he did that, he was running away from a co-star that was either too hurt to help him in Wade's case, or in the case of Kyrie Irving, he ran from him, so he had to go and find another co-star in LA. So every time he was getting a younger co-star to help him, which is going in reverse. That's that Benjamin Button. But Michael Jordan's co-star in Pippen was getting older and more decrepit and more injured as time went on, and he still wanted to play with that old guy, right? So imagine if Jordan could have said, my co-star is getting older, get me a superstar that's younger, and I can keep going, right? That's a different mindset. Right. LeBron was able to do that. He was able to leave Cleveland, then go play with Wade. Wade knees look like they're bad. I'm going to leave Wade, go play with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving quit on me. I get to leave him, go to LA and bring AD in. That's a great luxury to have, to get a co-star agent in reverse, right? So I think that's a real good thing that people should talk about. And without doing that, he probably gets 1 or 2 rings in my opinion. But all right, man, thanks for the call. I'm gonna open the phone lines up for one more.
All right, bro.
All right, yep. All right, let's get one more in. One more. Then I'm gonna end it. One more. There's a lot of comments in here, man. Y'all. All right, so Kobe and LeBron fans had a Twitter account when they was 2 years old. I can't take it. Oh man. All right, this is like the last phone call right here. Caller from DC, what's up?
What it do, my man?
What's going on?
King.
What's
I
up?
got in on the last call, my man. We still on the line?
Yeah, man. What's your thoughts?
I bet, my man. So on everything, I was even saying it before it comes out like they weren't really bashing Jordan. So, you know, Kobe, my favorite player, like my first call that I made, right? Sometimes when I even see Smush Parker would speak his truth, I would still like it and respect it, you feel me? So I just feel like whether or not they were like talking about, you know, what Jordan did or whatever may be the case, it's their experience, you feel me?
Right.
It's their perspective, and we can't let, like, you know, our idols, they're not God, you feel me?
Right.
So we can't just like go about it, just like bash them. Oh, they can't do the tour in America. Like 2 of them are Americans.
Right.
Why they can't do the tour in America, you feel me? And then Jordan didn't win really none of them without Pippen.
Yeah, I mean
Maybe Pippen was
that's
like,
a good observation.
You see how Patrick Mahomes got in Travis Kelce and he's coaching them commercials?
Yeah.
Like maybe Pippen didn't have the business there. Like how really did Jordan like gave back to Pippen? I'm not saying nothing, but like it says a lot. All of Kobe was hard to deal with, right? All of his ex-teammates, at least most of them, even Smush Parker, they got positive things to say about him. But at the same time, he was an ass because he wanted to win. Because I feel like if Kobe didn't get Paul, what people didn't remember is Kobe got Kwame Brown and Smush Parker and balling. Before he got Paul, he was like second or first in the league with that team. He took that team and got 3 off Phoenix. So just like I said, I know my last call, I went right to Jordan last shot. And I wanted to clear that up as to why I think Kobe was better than Jordan just before I really run.
Okay.
It's because every fault that Jordan has, Kobe like perfected. He was like, okay, why did Jordan have to push off? I'm going to make sure I never push off nobody. I'm going to get my shot off no matter what. You feel me?
Right.
Just like when he missed all those shots in Utah, he was like, hey, why did I miss those shots? My legs wasn't strong enough. You know, he's meticulous breaking down everything. So for me, and with LeBron, with the PED, I really wanted to, like, all of them get performing and thing. They're not drinking the same thing like we're drinking out here every day. They're athletes, right?
Right.
So I just think with him, I ain't even going to use that because obviously it's not working. He's not making his game better or nothing. So, you know, so for me, I don't care what he's taking, honestly, because, you know, it'll be even worse if he was out there taking stuff and his career, it is what it is, you feel me? So it's like, if he's taking it, I honestly feel like, you know, pro athletes, like just like how you say the league holds some whistle or makes some star shine, I just feel like every pro athlete takes something to be performing like that, bro. You said you used the ball, I used the ball. It's not easy making it pro, bro.
Right.
So, and then to sustain all of that. So, all of them I really do feel like take something. So that's why Kevin Garnett was like, tell us that new juice. Because he probably like, there is juice. But look at you taking that new juice, LeBron, sitting out on the market.
Yeah. He said, give me that.
Man.
He said, give me that. Yeah.
Us, man, you know, it'll better for us at home and everything. Like, let us know what you're taking, LeBron. Give us that new juice. All of them on. So that juice thing, bro, I ain't even pay that no mind because, I'm definitely on
on the LeBron hater side people would put me, but yeah, I don't really, because that's not gonna make him dribble no better. Still travel every game like he's going to China. So I don't, all of that don't make no sense at all, man. Like I said, I'm happy that I got in, bro. I was trying to call from the first stop. Did you feel me?
Yeah.
So for me, Pippen and them got their perspective, they got their truth, you feel me? And one thing we should do is accept people for what they say and not just bash people because we have our heroes,
Right.
We should listen to people. And I just think that Last Dance documentary, like, I didn't know Pippen didn't go back in the game. You feel me? A lot of things what they said about Pippen, I thought personally they showed him in a bad light.
Well, no, but that was common knowledge though. I watched that game live when he didn't go back in, and even as a young man, I knew why he was pissed off. I understood it because I knew that this was his first opportunity to be under the shadow of Michael Jordan, and Phil would not draw the play up for him, and he drawed it up for this new guy and Tony Kukoc. I understood that. I understood why they was frustrated.
And not everyone would do whatever it takes to win. So a lot of people talk about Kobe got Shaq. Not everyone can be a good Robin, bro. Not everyone can be a good Robin.
That's true.
So Pippen being upset, like you heard what Coach K said, Kobe will do anything to win. That's why I was so mad when he went on Team USA, because he taught all of them how to play basketball and how to be the best and still work harder than all of y'all. So for me, I was mad at Kobe for that. I was like, why the hell you going to give these fools the formula? And you saw what their careers turned after that. LeBron figured out how to master the game because Kobe tell you to be a champion, you're the one that's writing the game that everyone is reading.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
That's different, bro. He and Phil hate accidental basketball.
Right.
So the way this man mind operates, he's on a different level, and he went and gave LeBron and them that formula. So although LeBron ain't nowhere as better than KD playing basketball, he's more cerebral, and he uses his mind to have a better career than KD, because I really thought KD, we have a saying in Jamaica, follow crush monkey get left. So, but KD followed what LeBron did, but the media don't like him.
Exactly.
So they're going to punish him more.
Yep.
You feel me? They're going to put, because say the media wanted everything to be fair, right? When they gave LeBron that super team, let Kobe and CP, let CP and Kobe and Melo go on a team.
Yeah.
And let's challenge, let's battle out. You think LeBron and them would have gotten one? Nope.
No.
It's even CP and Melo. I was like, in that time, give Kobe CP and Melo. Even a young Paul George at that time, give Kobe CP and Paul George.
Yeah.
Or even Dwight. I was disappointed. Dwight, he's a jokester or whatever. Kobe was too serious for him. I really was disappointed. And Steve Nash was too old at that time. But for me, Pippen and them boys, this is my number one point I want to get across. They have a right to tell their story too. Jordan is a man, a human being, just like everyone else. Just like Kobe for me, you feel me? Like I said, if I hear Smush or somebody come out when Smush was saying Kobe didn't talk to him for years, it's the same thing Tony Parker said about Tim Duncan. You feel me? And nobody has Tim Duncan as an ass or whatever. He's a young dude that ain't got nothing to talk to you about. Right now, I'm trying to win championships. And if you're here not helping me with that, because I saw Smush Parker made great plays against Steve Nash and got that steal for Kobe Bryant with that buzzer shot. So although Kobe had problems with him at the same time, he had moments where he did his job. And I really feel like Kobe would have had them boys playing on a different level, just like he did with Sasha Vujacic, Jordan Farmore, Shannon Brown, Roddy Curryoff. All of them boys Kobe won with. They talk about LeBron can make other teammates worse. He sucked their power like the Kardashians and then throw them away when they're not down. They have no use for them. That's what he do.
Yeah.
Everyone that plays with him get worse. So the PED thing, man, it ain't making him no better.
Yeah.
I don't know who. So, that's pretty much. But for Pippen and them, they have a right to say what they want to say, just like Jordan for me.
All right, brother. Good call,
we
man. I
all
appreciate
men
it.
out there. Bless my man.
All right, bless up, man. All right, brother.
All right, my man.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna end it, but hey, look, this is the last chance for everybody to go ahead and hit the like button, man. That hasn't hit it. Go ahead and hit the like button there, man. That's the best way you can help us out, man. I do want to get to this comment though, because I think this is interesting. Going back to the last topic of Monty Williams and the referees calling the foul, right? Remember, I said the referees have a obligation to the NBA to help provide fantastic finishes and help provide drama toward the end and close games, and and let the players decide on the court. The Jordan push-off. If referees didn't swallow their whistles at the last minute and leave it up to the players to make the play, we wouldn't have that fantastic finish of Michael Jordan ending his career in Utah and hitting that game winner and holding the pose with his follow-through. We don't get that. They blow the whistle on that, right? So it's a catch-22. Do you want the NBA to help facilitate, or you want the referees to help facilitate entertainment for you? Because that's what they're selling. They're selling entertainment. Or do you want pure basketball, right? And I think it's a push-pull effect on that, man. But that's all I wanted to say about it. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate the comments and all the call-ins. Appreciate everybody for sticking from the beginning to the end on this, man. I definitely appreciate all the call-ins for sure, man. So thank y'all for being here. We'll catch y'all on Friday, full panel Friday. We'll be here, man. Be ready for the call-ins. And until next time, peace.